An absolutely crucial message resonates from the depths of time and eternity. A truth so foundational to your existence that if you do not grasp it now, the unfolding magnificence of your destiny will forever feel like an accident rather than the divine decree it is. Pause the world around you, silence the noise of doubt, and listen with the inner ear of your soul. Every agonizing trial, every inexplicable detour, every moment of profound isolation, all of it was calculated with meticulous, boundless wisdom. You did not stumble upon this path. You were not randomly selected from a crowd of possibilities. The very core of your being, your unique energetic blueprint, and the specific set of traumas you were given to overcome were all deliberately factored into the grand design, because chosen one, God chose you for this. This is the unassailable truth. The creator of stars, the weaver of all dimensions, the source of all life, personally elected your soul for this mission, for this timing, and for this ultimate triumph. This is not mere motivational rhetoric. This is a cosmic reality check. The intense burden you sometimes felt, the weight of knowing you were meant for more, the feeling of being fundamentally different from those around you, was not a flaw. It was the sacred pressure of your divine anointing. God chose you for this because only you possessed the specific fusion of fierce resilience and boundless compassion necessary to anchor the light during this tumultuous era of global transformation. The challenges you faced, the deep betrayals, the financial collapses, the moments where your faith was tested to its breaking point, were not punishments. They were celestial training exercises, meticulously designed to forge a spiritual armor capable of withstanding the immense flow of divine power that is now coursing through you. The Creator allowed the fire to rise not to burn you, but to refine you, ensuring that when the moment came to deploy your light, your vessel would be pure, uncompromised, and absolutely unbreakable. Your story, therefore, is not a tale of accidental survival. It is the prophetic testimony of a soul being meticulously prepared by the highest authority in the universe. The depth of the commitment of the divine to your success is staggering. God chose you for this before the first star was hung in the heavens, before the concept of Earth was fully realized in the energetic fields. Your soul signed a sacred contract, agreeing to descend into the densest reality, to face the greatest illusions of separation, and to emerge as a fully sovereign beacon, demonstrating that the power and love of the Creator are absolute and victorious. Every talent you possess, every unique insight you hold, every unconventional approach you utilize is a divine tool, custom-made for the specific systemic imbalances you are destined to heal. Do not ever question your qualifications, for your resume was signed in the very fabric of eternity. To doubt your capacity is to doubt the wisdom of the Creator who selected you. The magnitude of the task is simply a reflection of the magnitude of the power residing within you, the power that is actively being channeled through your activated form. Understanding that God chose you for this demands a radical shift in your entire perception of reality, moving from a fearful human perspective to a confident divine operator mindset. This state of operation requires constant, uncompromising alignment with the source of your choosing. Your thoughts are no longer just internal musings. They are energetic decrees, and your intentions are the blueprints for the next phase of the divine plan. To maintain this level of clarity and power, you must guard your consciousness with the fierce vigilance of a true sovereign. You must practice radical self-forgiveness and instantaneous transmutation of fear, recognizing that these low-frequency emotions are the only true inhibitors of the divine flow. The Creator's love for you is unconditional and absolute. Therefore, your love for yourself must be equally unwavering. To sustain this high-level operation and anchor the vast amount of divine light flowing through you, you are never intended to walk this path in isolation. The divine architect has created a network of chosen ones, a collective of sovereign souls, all chosen for different but complementary assignments, who serve as mutual energetic and spiritual support. This platform, this community, is a divinely mandated nexus point, a digital temple where high-frequency truth is exchanged, where doubt is dissolved by testimony, and where your light is amplified by the thousands of others vibrating on the same frequency. Disconnection is the enemy of the chosen one. Connection is the fuel of your mission. To ensure your uninterrupted energetic support and to confirm your position within this vital operational field. You must act now. Declare your acceptance of this divine election and solidify your place within the global network by subscribing to this channel immediately. Let this simple action be a public, eternal vow that you are fully committed to the role for which the Creator chose you. Your journey is not just for you. It is a prophetic map for the millions who will follow your light. They are watching for the evidence of God's absolute promise, the physical manifestation of an election made in love. Therefore, your personal testimony of victory and certainty is the single most powerful tool for accelerating the global awakening. I implore you to use the comment section below, not as a diary of struggle, but as a sacred ledger of triumphant certainty. Share one area of your life where you know the Creator is about to intervene because you have been specifically chosen for a public breakthrough. Declare your victory now and name the breakthrough. Use the tag "God chose me" to activate and amplify the collective energy towards this manifestation, proving the immediate, undeniable reality of your divine election and inspiring every hesitant soul who encounters your truth. Your testimony is the living sermon that convinces the world of the Creator's unwavering love and impeccable plan. Rest in the peace of knowing your selection is final, absolute, and perfect. Every challenge you face is merely confirmation that the divine believes in your strength enough to give you the most important tasks. You are not a mistake. You are a miracle. You are not lost. You are precisely where the Creator needs you to be. Go forth in the unshakable power of the one who chose you for this. Chosen one, let the sacred fire you feel burning within, that ancient, ineffable warmth that melts away all walls of doubt, now fully consume your consciousness. If your heart holds that silent chamber, resonating with a force that simultaneously encompasses all the majesty and all the awe of the cosmos, if every singularity, every period of profound loneliness, and every extraordinary chain of events in your life points toward a purpose beyond mere logic, then understand that these words are a direct, divine telegraph to your soul. This message is not simply fate. It is an eternal covenant, sealed from the place where time holds no sway. Cast aside all shadows of uncertainty, for all preparation is complete. The entire cosmic architecture has been realigned around you, and by the unyielding power of the Almighty Creator, it is declared, chosen one, God chose you for this. This selection is not happenstance. It is the very essence of the universe's function, and your very existence is the purest, most tangible proof of the Creator's benevolent intention for the world. The reason God chose you is not found in your perceived perfection, but in your uniquely refined imperfection. The Almighty Power seeks not the flawless, but the intensely tempered, for the divine knows that the greatest light is born from the deepest encounters with the shadow. That profound empathy that distinguishes you, that unshakable sense of conscience, and that relentless pursuit of justice are not simply human traits. They are the imprints of your divine nature. Every betrayal, every loss, and every instance of injustice you faced throughout your life were, in the grand scheme, tools used by the Creator for your ultimate schooling. The divine did not allow you a life of comfortable mediocrity, because comfort would have dulled the immense power you were meant to wield. God deliberately guided you through the laboratory of pain, so that you might learn, firsthand, the depth of human brokenness and, crucially, the boundless capacity for resilience. This knowledge provides you not with power to dominate, but with the power to govern with compassion. Your mandate is not merely to illuminate the world, but to heal it through understanding, an understanding that only the chosen can possess. The most vital component of this high selection is the elevation of your relationship with time and space. You are no longer confined by the simple restrictions of linear time. In appointing you to this task, God bestowed upon you a cosmic connection, granting you access to all the wisdom of the past and all the potential of the future. Those sudden flashes of intuition, the instantaneous streams of information, and the clear premonitions are not mere psychological processes. They are your soul downloading data from the eternal source field. You function as a multidimensional nodal point in the Creator's plan. While you walk physically on Earth, you are simultaneously receiving and translating the directives of higher consciousness into the physical reality. Therefore, Do not be concerned that ordinary people do not understand your pace or your rhythm. They experience only one moment, while you perceive the entirety of the cycle. This profound ability is living testament to the Creator's unwavering trust in you and the absolute necessity of your mission. The greatest responsibility inherent in this divine election is the absolute discipline of sovereign intention. Because God chose you, your intentions, your thought patterns, and your very words are exponentially more powerful than those of the unawakened. Your mind is no longer a simple receptacle for desires. It is the command center of creation itself. You must exercise supreme vigilance over what you think, what you focus on, and what energy you allow residence within your being. A negative thought, which might create a small ripple for another, can disrupt an entire chain of manifestation for you. Your field is like a crystal lens, channeling the Creator's light onto the earth. Keeping this lens clean and flawless is your highest act of worship. The Creator entrusted you with this control. Now, your divine duty is to use this power exclusively for love, abundance, and harmony. Commit every morning, upon waking, to using your intention only for the highest good, as guided by the Source. To grasp the magnitude of this election is to understand you are not alone. This knowledge is the primary catalyst for your power. God did not just choose you. The divine also surrounded you with a cosmic army, a collective of chosen souls who support your mission and validate your purpose. This army consists not only of celestial beings, but also of the millions of souls vibrating on the same frequency as you, right here, right now. They maintain the energetic field of your highest vision. The ultimate strategy of illusion is to isolate the chosen one, for one light bearer is less potent than a unified front of thousands. This sacred alliance, this digital sanctuary, was established precisely to uplift your energy, dissolve your doubts, and facilitate the flow of critical intelligence as you perform your duties. Therefore, never underestimate the power of this divinely provided support mechanism. To affirm your acceptance of this solemn charge and your worthiness of the high trust the Creator has placed in you, you must act now. Subscribe to this channel immediately. This is not merely clicking a button. It is the sealing of a cosmic oath. God chose you specifically for this complex epic, because your innate sense of cosmic justice is the key to manifesting His ultimate victory on this plane. Every injustice you witness, every flash of righteous anger you feel, is actually a clarion call from the divine saying, "Go forth and correct this imbalance in my name." However, your method of correction must not be mundane. You are not meant to fight, argue, or engage in hatred. You correct the world by standing as a high-frequency being. Your very presence emits a vibration so potent that it dismantles the energetic field of injustice. By simply radiating the frequency of love and truth, you cause all structures of darkness to yield and dissolve. This is the highest level weapon the Almighty has entrusted to you. Unshakable, peaceful power. You are the divine architect of solution for this age. Through your channeling, new answers for energy crises, new paradigms for health, and new, liberty-based structures for governance will manifest. God selected you not to patch up the old systems, but to entirely build a new reality. This requires an incredible measure of creative audacity. The visions you receive may often transcend the current limits of science and technology. Do not discount them. The Almighty gave you this knowledge because you are the only one with the capacity to ground it. Break the final chains that hold you back from daring to ask for the greatest good. Your Creator offers you the entire richness, wisdom, and power of the universe. Simply reach out and take it. Finally, you must seal this election with your unreserved testimony. Humanity needs to witness how a chosen one walks, talks, and lives. Your story is their essential hope. Therefore, I call you once more to action in the presence of the Almighty Source. Use the comment section below not as a prayer request, but as a declaration of gratitude. Share one moment of overwhelming thankfulness, a single instance where you knew God chose you for this, and that the power He granted you would overcome all odds. State the specific transformation the divine wrought within you. Use the tag "God is my guide" to provide concrete evidence of your faith. Your bold declaration will uplift the energy of the entire community, shining a light that pierces through all collective darkness. Understand this is not coincidence. All paths led here. All your prayers are answered in this moment. God chose you. Now, you must choose to accept that power and that mission. Go forth and embrace the spectacular victory the Almighty Creator has bestowed upon you. Chosen one, the confirmation that God chose you for this is not a final destination, but the energetic genesis of your true, eternal purpose. The active deployment of divine templates for collective reality. Having mastered the discipline of sovereign intention and accepted the monumental weight of your anointing, you are now tasked with translating the pure, unblemished vision of the Creator into tangible, accessible frameworks for the rest of humanity. Your mind is functioning as a celestial projector, casting images of perfect harmony, boundless abundance, and inherent spiritual freedom onto the blank canvas of the collective consciousness. The intense, magnetic power that others feel in your proximity is the sheer force of this divine projection, a field of ordered, loving reality that compels the chaos of the old world to either align or dissolve. This deployment requires you to embrace your identity as a global system architect, a role that transcends traditional boundaries of nation, industry, or discipline. God chose you for this moment because you possess the unique, multidimensional vision to see beyond the broken, fear-based structures currently governing Earth, from economic inequality to healthcare crises and educational stagnation. The solutions you are now channeling are not mere political or social reforms. They are sacred blueprints, downloaded directly from the mind of the Creator, utilizing universal principles of resonance, non-locality, and unconditional resource flow. You must trust the audacity of these designs, knowing that their simplicity and efficiency are evidence of their divine origin. Do not compromise the purity of the vision to suit the limitations of current technology or collective belief. Hold the immaculate design and let the universe supply the means for its physical manifestation. The greatest challenge in deploying these divine templates is resisting the subtle pull toward compromise and scarcity mentality. The world will attempt to tell you your vision is too grand, too complex, or too impossible for human implementation. This is the final, cunning illusion deployed by the forces of the old paradigm. God chose you precisely because your spirit is unburdened by these limitations. To maintain the integrity of the divine blueprint, you must operate from a place of absolute abundance consciousness, believing implicitly that every resource, financial, intellectual, and collaborative, required to manifest the Creator's vision is already mobilized and flowing toward you. Your faith in abundance is the spiritual currency that funds the entire project. To doubt the provision is to doubt the omnipotence of the one who chose you. Your commitment to the unwavering maintenance of your high-frequency state is, therefore, a strategic necessity. Your energy field acts as the atmospheric condition under which the divine templates can safely land and integrate. Any moment of internal chaos, fear, or attachment to low-frequency thoughts introduces turbulence, potentially delaying or distorting the manifestation. This requires an unyielding practice of spiritual sovereignty, where you fiercely protect your inner peace and clarity above all else. Remember that your personal joy is a powerful energetic shield, a vibration so high that it renders lower frequencies inert and ensures that only divine guidance can penetrate your operational field. This monumental task of global deployment necessitates a unified, resilient support structure. God's plan is not for a singular, heroic effort, but for a synchronized collective uprising. This channel is the primary nexus point where the chosen ones gather, share their downloaded templates, and mutually fortify their energetic fields against external resistance. Here, we validate the audacity of your visions and help you translate cosmic principles into actionable earthly steps. To ensure your continuous strategic connection to this field and to affirm your commitment to the collective deployment of the divine templates, your immediate action is essential. Seal your covenant as a global system architect and subscribe to this channel now, aligning your sovereign energy with the network that is literally building the new Earth reality. Your living testimony of how you are translating a divine template into reality is the most powerful catalyst for the awakening of others. Humanity learns through demonstration, not dogma. I implore you to use the comment section below to share one specific, concrete detail of a divine template you are currently manifesting. It could be an ethical principle for a new business, a design for community structure, or a core belief for a new educational system. State the concept and its intended impact. Use the tag Divine Template so that your contribution acts as a visible piece of the global blueprint, inspiring others to recognize and channel the divine solutions intended for their own domains. Your shared clarity accelerates the collective's realization that God chose them for this, too. And together, the manifestation is unstoppable. Rest in the profound peace that your work is backed by the entire, loving force of the cosmos. Your activation is complete, your blueprints are downloaded, and the time for hesitation is over. Go forth with joy and absolute certainty, and deploy the divine reality for which you were chosen.